Yeah.
This is where I was at the mission in Carmel. Beautiful mission I went to. It's that beautiful place. It's
Yeah,
Carmel.
that's in Carmel. But people don't know where Carmel is. It's in the Central Coast.
Yeah, it's up by Monterey Bay.
Yeah, Monterey.
It's over in Pebble Beach.
Yeah, Pebble Beach. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Pebble Beach.
And this is the beautiful island of the Capitola Beach and of the beautiful chair and sandals right by the ocean with the beautiful beach umbrella I saw. This is what I saw in Capitola.
Yep, that's Capitola, all right.
And this is lots of umbrellas and beach hotels and beautiful beach in Santa Cruz by Capitola. That's by the boardwalk. That's over in Santa Cruz where I was at.
Okay, Rob, it's my turn now. As you all know, a week from Thursday, I am going to Las Vegas. And Rob, I know you haven't been to Las Vegas, but
Yeah.
but eventually you will get to go. Don't you worry. Eventually you will get to go. Okay.
Yeah. To
And
Hawaii. I'm going to Hawaii this year again.
again,
That's why I'm going to Capitola this year, not Hawaii. Capitola. I'm going to Santa Cruz this year.
oh man, what's it gonna be? Hawaii or Capitola?
Capitola.
oh man.
And this is the
Drive me
beautiful
crazy.
whale of the whale watch, and I saw it is Monterey Bay.
Okay.
I saw that
Is that like near the aquarium?
Yeah, it's over by the aquarium. It's up in Monterey Bay. It's the whale watch, and I saw. Is
So
that
what do they do for the whale watching?
they were showing it out in the water of the beautiful ocean. I saw it in Monterey Bay.
Okay. Now,
And this is Redwoods by Santa Cruz where I was at, right here. This is where I went to Redwoods. You see the tree channel up in Redwoods? The deer.
that's like Redwood. That's like near Sacramento area.
Yeah, it's up. It's over by Santa Cruz.
Oh yeah, the Santa Cruz area. I meant Santa Cruz, not Sacramento. I meant Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
hmm
This is the Tatum Rock of Yosemite. This is where I was at.
That's where it's like in between Fresno and Madera counties.
That's where I was at. As I like to go there.
And now I'm going to talk about something that we have been wanting to talk about a lot. Is the fog. The fog has been so stubborn lately, not burning off, keeping the temperatures in the 40s, just like it did on Monday when the temperature was 46 degrees. Right now in Fresno, it is 41 degrees. And
That's where I'm going to this year. San Francisco. I'm going to San Francisco this year.
yep,
This is
San
the
Francisco.
Capitola. This is San Francisco, or the beautiful beaches.
That's the San Francisco Bay, everybody. As you can
The
see,
beautiful San Francisco Bay is a place right by the Golden Gate Bridge is where I was at. That's where I went to.
and speaking of that, we are going to talk about San Francisco right now. All right,
This is a beautiful place about San
we're going to
Francisco.
talk about San Francisco right now. Okay,
In a minute,
right now.
go ahead.
Okay, San Francisco.
Is the beautiful Lombard Street I went to is the crookedest Lombard Street. Whoa.
Whoa! We almost lost that one.
I dropped. I got it. This is the beautiful Lombard Street right here. Is the place of the crookedest
Oh, yeah.
Lombard Street.
And there's a street that we need. There's a most famous street in San Francisco called the Embarcadero.
That's what it's called in San Francisco. I went to.
The Embarcadero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is
You know.
That's called the Coitero I went to in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I went to.
And I want to say something about San Francisco. Okay.
Your turn for sec.
There's a good pier that has good restaurants, good stores, and all that stuff. And you know what pier I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Pier
Pier 39.
Yeah, Pier 39.
This is over right closer up by the Coitero is where I went to.
Yeah.
Is near Fremont. Is the Coitero up in San Francisco I went to when I was a little boy. My mom took me there when I was a little boy.
Oh yeah.
My mom took me there.
So okay, now now let's get back on Las Vegas first. Where I'm going to be staying is the place. It's where I'm going to be staying at is at Circus Hotel Casino. If you go right across the street from Circus, that is lots of fun. If you go on the other side of the street, that is where you can catch the Q bus. You can catch the Q bus in front of lots of fun as well. And
What's next? The Palace of Fine Arts. This is where I was at in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's where I was at. I've been there. And this is the same. This is the different picture. It's the Palace of Fine Arts too. Is in San Francisco. I went to too.
But you know that there's been so many. There's a lot of good museums up there in San Francisco, and there's one museum had all kinds of good pictures, and
Yeah,
and
I
it
went
was-
to the DeYoung Museum.
yep, that's a good one.
That's the Alcatraz right by the Golden Gate Bridge I went to.
That's the
and I saw
Alcatraz. That is the jail that was in the movie The Wrong, which
Yeah,
starred
I've been
Sean
there.
Connery and Nicolas Cage.
And this beautiful beach is called Sausalito. Of the beautiful restaurant I went to over by the ocean is Skoma's restaurant I went to. And I've been there before up in Sausalito in San Francisco.
Yeah, that is the Sausalito is like near San Francisco, and go ahead.
This is called the Cliff House by the ocean I went to. Is in San Francisco. Is where I went to.
What is that? What is the Cliff House?
It's about a restaurant where they have clam chowders there.
Oh, okay. We didn't know that. We didn't know that. Everybody kept on telling me the Cliff House is a motel. They were so wrong. It's a restaurant, not a hotel.
There's the Sausalito beaches, California beaches where I went to. Right here is
And you can see in the middle there, you guys. You can see the houses there in the middle,
yeah.
and that is like what you call house on the bay.
That's House on the Bay. Yep, I've been there. I'd like to go there. is the
Let
same
me bring up a good thing about the Central Coast. Okay.
Yeah.
I was back in 2001. I went to Cayucas with a dinner program of mine, and as you know, Cayucas, Morro Bay, you name it, I've been there.
I like to go to Monterey Bay. It's a beautiful beach, and this is San Francisco right here. Is the Sausalito beach where I was at? Is where the boats are? As
Yeah.
people go looking at the ocean out there on the boat.
Yeah, that's good on that one. Can you show us another one, Rob?
This is called the. Let's see here. This one's called the Golden Gate Park. This is that's the San Francisco Zoo where I saw the dock over there.
That's the Golden Gate Park.
Yeah, that's the Golden Gate Park where I saw the white duck and the yucky pond. That's a dangerous yucky pond, but it's only just to look at. It says only to stay away from. Even there's a fence there.
Yes. Okay. You know what else is in San Francisco? You know what else is in San Francisco?
The Japanese garden of let's see, the Japanese garden, the
Park?
Japanese tea garden, Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. I went to is where I saw beautiful flowers at the Japanese tea garden in San Francisco. The Golden Gate Park is beautiful flowers, and that place like Japan is what it looks like. But it's San Francisco of a tea garden I went to in San Francisco. That's a beautiful place I went to. And the next one shows the Golden Gate Park here is beautiful flowers too also. Shows where I was walking right by them is where I was at. In San Francisco I went to.
Okay, that was San Francisco. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about Las Vegas. As I was saying about Las Vegas, you can catch the bus on any side of or you can go down the street and catch the bus too. But you gotta remember, on one side of the street is where you can get off for Circus. But when one of the buses takes you to a good place in Las Vegas. It's called the Fremont Street Experience. And I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I go there. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know,
And it says, and this is a beautiful wooden sign I saw over at the Golden Gate Park. I saw at the Merowitz at the Mill is in Mill Valley. I went to. This is where I was at. Is over by San Francisco. I went to. This is beautiful. Since somebody made that out of a wooden sign, I saw it in San Francisco. I saw it.
Okay, and you know, Rob, when you were trying to reach for your when I was trying to scoot up and I was trying to you were trying to get to your picture, you and I bumped into each other, and I want to say I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next one shows the Palace. It's called the Alpine Palace of San Francisco. I saw, Nick. It's the beautiful umbrellas to sit out on is a quad to sit on. And sitting out on the quad is to have dinner there at the beautiful place of a building I went to. Is it?
What was that? Was that in Monterey or San Francisco?
San Francisco. That's where I was at in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Because
they
got one just like that in Monterey.
But that's in San Francisco I went to.
Okay. Just letting you know they got one like that in Monterey.
People are having a dance party or having a dancing parade at the Golden Gate Park. I saw in San Francisco. I saw. This is beautiful.
Look at them in their dresses.
They got dresses on.
That's Solvang. That's Solvang.
That's where I was at in San Francisco.
No, Solvang. Solvang.
Yeah.
Solvang. I'll show you. See? Solvang. See it?
Solvang.
Yeah. Solvang. You know where Sunny Inez is?
That's where that's at.
Yeah.
And this is what I saw too, also in the Bay Area too. Also, I went to. Yeah. This is the beach over here where I was at with San Francisco. I went to. Right here is the other picture of here where I was at was this Fisherman's Grotto I went to. In San Francisco, California, I went to right here.
Normally it's called Fisherman's Wharf.
It's called the Fisherman's Grotto. It's by Fisherman's Wharf. I saw that where I was at. And that was where I had clam cheddars and french fries there.
Ah, yeah.
And I'm not to eat too much, I only just eat a little bit only.
Always do that. That's good. That is so good, Rob. And
this is called the Chinese town is in San Francisco, and the Golden Gate, and the cable car right by it.
Oh yeah, did you know that cable car goes to Pier 39?
Yeah, it does. As I saw that there before, since I wrote on that. Since me and my cousin.
And they run on those railroad.
Yeah.
Those railroad tracks. And
yeah.
Rob, sure. Let me say something about Las Vegas again. As I was saying, Las Vegas is a very big city. As you all know that, I know that myself. And and you don't know how many casinos are there. There's so many different ones. but how are you supposed to choose when you're supposed to know which one to go to?
Because I like to go there. And this is called the Steinhardt Aquarium I saw in San Francisco I went to. This is about the Steinhardt Aquarium as I went to in San Francisco. You been there before, Nick?
What is that?
That's over in San Francisco. I'm going there this year up to San Francisco.
Huh? Let me see that.
Careful, Nick, you dropped it.
Oops.
Oh,
I remember this.
That's over.
That is one of the Academy of Science.
And that's over at the Golden Gate Park I went to.
Yeah, I remember going there because you see this door right here?
Yeah, I've been there.
You go in there and you go on this side of the room. They got the pictures and all of something else, but I forgot what it was. But whatever it was. Anyway,
this is called the Golden Gate Bridge of San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Do you know what bridge is in San Francisco? It's two. There's two decks, right?
That's the Golden Gate Bridge I went on.
There's two decks. One you pay on and one you don't pay on, right?
Yeah, that's what that's where I was at. I drew for that before.
And all right, that's it. That's all we have time we have for right now. Okay.
The next one's called the Bay Bridge of San Francisco. See the Bay
Okay,
Bridge?
that's the Bay Bridge that used to be on Channel 4 in San Francisco.
That's where I was at over in the and this is called the cable car I went to. See the cable car?
And there's a cable car, and that's all the time we have for right now, Rob.
I found the
We-
picture of
Rob, we're gonna keep that for next week.
that's the
For
cable
Thursday.
car. See?
Okay, that's the time we have for today. We'll see you back here on Thursday.